After that, we installed a standard mouse mesh with 0.6x0, 6-inch cells and 6 mm thickness. Next, as soon as the guys laid 2 rows of mesh, I grabbed the wind barrier membrane, unrolled it, and cut all the pieces for the future subfloor. We secured both the mesh and wind barrier membrane using type 140 brackets, which are thicker and stiffer, with a length of 12-14 inches. Also that day after dark, we cut all the floor joists to size. The next day had great weather. We started by using a blower to thoroughly clean the entire platform, which saved us a lot of time. We assembled all the floor joists, while someone finished adding small spaces, and another began insulating the entire ceiling. Then, in just 1.5-2 hours, we completely laid all the insulation in the 6 by 9 feet ceiling. We're building this house on a platform, and our next step will be installing 22 mm OSB boards with foam adhesive and ring shank nails. Let me add some advice.
First, use non-expanding adhesive foam, preferably polyurethane. If working in cold conditions, use the winter variety. We're using 22 mm OSB boards. The spacing is about 590 mm, sometimes less. We're not planning a semi-dry screed here. This is a minimal house, but if you're doing a semi-dry screed for underfloor heating, I suggest 400 mm spacing or 390 mm for maximum rigidity. The strength margin is good. You could even pour a semi-dry screed on this. It'd be fine, but I like to have extra safety. A stronger, stiffer base means fewer future problems. We laid OSB boards in a checkerboard pattern, leaving 4 to 5 mm gaps. We then cleaned these gaps and filled them with foam glue to prevent water ingress. We always maintain cleanliness, using a blower to remove sawdust. It's really helpful. By the end of day 2, we assembled one back wall, 2.85 m high. We're mostly following the project plan, adjusting window and door opening and load-bearing walls. The original plan called for 95 to